Sir, what are you doing? What is happening? What? I mean, seriously. And are you booby trapping the place or something? I mean, seriously. What is going on? Look. Y'all, look, this is what I think. This is what growing up, the Sergeant Major's daughter has taught me personally. Generation X, little weirdo that I am. All gas, no goodbye. Burning stars in our eyes. So, P-Brain over there just kind of reminded me, because digging the trenches, he has, and he's losing his mind over God only knows what with his little P-Brain. I'm out here trying to enjoy this, and he's booby trapping things, losing his mind over questionable weirdnesses because he stirs up a mud hole, and bro, you can't even see what you're trying to. What? Anyway, so Charlie was one of the things. Charlie Kirk is the latest sensational. And look, I ain't trying to say anything about. I mean, God bless his family and his people and everybody that, you know, is affected in any shape, form, or fashion, because I overpour love and healing. But my mind, every time something sensational in the news happens, is look deeper still, and word salad what's being said. So to me, Charlie Kirk is the new sensational. Charlie, well, what happened? Charlie for me, how's that significant to me? Writing desk raven. Well, Charlie for me is what my dad was dealing with. Sergeant Major's daughter. I'm a happy homecoming result of my dad surviving Vietnam. So Charlie was what Dad seemed to be fighting over there. Do we know exactly who Charlie is? No, we fucking don't, because everybody at this point is Charlie, unless we know otherwise. Assume everyone's Charlie until you have proof otherwise. Just be very cautious. Kirk, you better Vulcan that stuff. Captain Kirk. I am and forever will be your friend, Spock. Mind over matter. We're gonna Vulcan that. We're gonna suppress some feelings, and we're gonna really override those feelings and try to assume what's going on. Look deeper still at all times. Calm down, think about it, try again. Was I in my peace? Am I happy? Am I cool vibing? I'm vibing good. Whoa, I was vibing great until then. So what are they trying to perpetuate? Who's benefiting by bringing me out of my peace? That is how all that always. See, like I tried to tell people in all the videos that I kind of put out, which is why my channel was taken down before twice. Anyway, whatever. I mean, I'm putting my truths out there the way I experienced them and lived them. My dad kept a flak bag packed. I call it a flak bag. I call it a bug out bag. He kept a bug out bag packed at all times. And he would, because how do I know it's his bug out bag that he had to keep stocked, it piled at all times so that he didn't, if something went down. Because he learned the hard way. Like somebody else packing your parachute and you trusting it. So anyway, Sergeant Major well, at the time he was first sergeant. So first sergeant, what had happened was, first sergeant got his rations, and he had all these rations, and he had them stockpiled in his room. Well, I used to go through all his rations and pick out all my favorite stuff. When Mom was between commissary runs and stuff, and I was hungry, or even if I wasn't hungry, man, some of them rations was the bomb.com. So anyway, so Dad had a little mouse that tended to get in his rations. And first sergeant found out, I guess, on one of his bug outs. I'm not sure where it was to. But this is how I figured out what was going on. When Dad would come in and grab that bag, which I finally figured out why he kept getting itchy butthole about it. Sorry, Daddy. He gave me. Anyway, it's a good memory for me, but oh, he used to get so aggravated with me. Anyway, so apparently he was bugged out and he went to go chow, and he was like that little. Because I would replace the good stuff with whatever crap. Anyway. I'm sorry. It wasn't funny for him, I assure you. But after the fact, now, me and him imprints on my soul how funny it is to him. But anyway, so I finally figured out that was what was happening for me to finally stay out of his rations. But because every time he'd bug out, and it would be weird, it's like he would bug out, and then all of a sudden, like within a day or two, some sensational news crap, somebody was getting a BJ in the White House they shouldn't have, or some stupid crap somewhere. So I just, whatever, and then word salad, look deeper still, who's benefiting, what's going on, we're distracting what's really going on. A couple days later, you'll hear something about Panama or freaking something going down somewhere. So that's how I stayed informed, was listening deeper still and looking past the sensational. Look over here what the left hand's doing, so you ain't knowing what that right hand's got going on. Razzle dazzle. Fine. Dreams come true. Love with you, love with you. Damn, saved. What are you doing? Over here. Hello. Where you at? Hello, Booberhead. So yeah, I'm not at all taking anything away from Charlie Kirk's family. I'm just saying, as an autistic and as the ADHD, I don't know if it's from the Camp Lejeune poisonings, or is it from where with my first husband, who was in the Air Force, and I was at Lackland Air Force Base, which apparently is, that's yet again, hello, which we were stationed there in Lackland and then Kelly. Hello. Anyway, my son was born, Wilford Hall. Anyway, just saying. So, yeah, autistic and ADHD. Undiagnosed, but I assure you, very profound. Kind of, maybe not profound, but it's been profoundly stressful for me. Anyway, just weirdness upon weirdness is ensuing. Especially with menopause and no thyroid because of, and how that affects the thought processes and the hormonal, dear Lord. And then the changing of the levothyroxine medication, the urothyrox, apparently is still on back order. And my body responded so much better to that than the generic levothyroxine. Horrible. So I don't know if that's why I've gained so much weight. But anyway, either way, I'm healthy and I'm happy and loving this day. God so loved the world. Look at that. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. We're blessed with you. Glory, glory, glory. Anyway.